Hey, how you guys doing? So, currently making some beef. Just got done shaving. I only cut myself like a million bajillion times. So, yeah, that's the one thing about facial hair. It kind of sucks to shave. But, anyways, look at this beautiful concoction, I meant. Couldn't even find my words there. But, yeah, I kind of want to just meal prep for after I'm done lifting, because it's like, when I'm done lifting, I don't want just a protein shake. I want to eat something good, you know, something with a lot more quality protein. And whey protein isn't a bad quality protein, don't get me wrong, but protein is kind of leveled out by, I believe, 9 different amino acids. So, a lot of these meats have it, so I think it's really good to go with that rather than going with things with a lot of soy protein, because there's soy protein, that's the one you want to avoid, right? Because it doesn't have as much. Whey protein is pretty good. Chicken is amazing. All these different types of, I don't know, nerdy science stuff, which I understand, but you know, I have my gaps. So that's one thing I'm just kind of trying to learn. But yeah, I can't promise I'm going to record my lift today. So, I mean, I'm kind of just going to talk to you guys about, I guess, kind of what's been on my mind recently. And it's a lot of, like, I see a lot of people complain about really particular things when it comes to fitness. Like, they have these barriers where I can't do this because of this. And I can't track my macros because I don't have time. I can't cook because I don't have time. I can't do so many different things because you don't have time for it. And I just want to tell everybody that's saying that, that's a smokescreen, okay? If you are making those excuses, you most likely don't want it enough, right? And I don't want to come off as a douche. I don't want to say it in a mean way, but I want to be blunt in a way to where I can give you constructive criticism. Because there's this barrier between you and the person that you could be, the person that, you know, tracks their macros, has lean physique, has hopefully better abs than I do right now, right? All of these different things that you could be doing to get to that stage, what would that person be doing? Would they be saying, yeah, I don't have time because I work blue collar and it's 12-hour days, 5 days a week. I've been there and I've done all those different things, so why can't you? What are you doing that's making it so you can't really track your macros and can't really see what's going on, right? You're making all this money, you're probably happy with, I guess satiated with where you're at, and you're like, finances, I'm not stressed out by that, it's kind of just my body. And that's one thing that blue collar kind of did to me, was I was working a lot and I didn't really have the physique I want, right? I was lean, but I wasn't really big, which I really wanted to be big, and I couldn't really get big because I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. Because I worked like roofing, landscaping, built playgrounds, so many different, I guess, hard-working things. I worked in a resort for a while, like all the nitty-gritty stuff that most people don't want to do, and I was doing a lot of it. So, like, instead of giving yourself, I guess, these smoke screens that a lot of people do, I'm guilty of it too. I make excuses. I'm human. We all do that. It's not just, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. We all do. But there's some aspects in people's lives where it's like, okay, how do I dissect and figure out what they're doing differently? Because that's kind of what took me. Or that's what, I guess, got me into it. I looked at other people and what they were doing, all these guys that were working really hard but still in really good shape. And what are they doing? And I really couldn't, I guess, figure it out just from the outside. So eventually I kind of went to a coach, for example, right? And I'm obviously a fitness coach, so if you guys have been thinking about it, I'm always up for grabs. I like helping people out. But I'm not trying to just sell you on this. I'm trying to just say, if you can get free outlets of information that know what they're doing, like that one coach that's really chill in the gym, right, that always goes up to you and says hi, and how's it going, and like, I don't know, just give you that smirk when he sees you lifting big weight and grunting, you know, that was kind of mean. But ask them what they would do to get to that position, or a really jacked person, and be like, okay. And for me, I had to hire someone, and I can't tell you how much this guy helped me. He was like ranked for national powerlifting because I really wanted to get into powerlifting at the time, and he showed me how to do like everything, and it gave me the perspective of someone who's there versus someone who's not there. Because a lot of it, you think that, okay, once I'm here, I'll be happy. Once I'm here, I'll be happy. Once I'm here, I'll be jacked enough. And realistically, it's all about getting to that point to, or where are you happy at, right? Or where are you satisfied with, right? Because I want to get jacked, right? I want to get like 100 kilograms lean. So that would be the ideal, about 100 kilograms, 220 pounds lean. So how can I get there and then stay happy there and not, I guess, pursue too crazy? But apart from that and what I want, what I'm trying to say to you guys is that mentors and learning from other people is one of the strongest things ever, because those people have minds and they think just like you and me. What did they do? Because for me, for example, about a year ago, I was lazy, video games all the time, not doing anything, just kind of not doing anything with my life, right? I was not gaining muscle, I was not cutting properly, I was doing all these different diets that didn't help, and what really showed me what to do was actually doing the research. I mean, I asked ChatGPT for information, I went to Jeff Nippard, I went to books, all this different stuff, and I was looking for the answer, and the answer was right in front of me the whole time, and that was just to do what it says. Like, there's no ways around a calorie deficit if you're going to cut, or there's no ways around a calorie surplus if you're trying to bulk. You have to do one or the other, right? And it's all about little things that you can do to make it a little easier. And there's so many different hacks. Like, walking for me for cutting was insane. Pushing cardio a bit more. I really hate cardio. I never did it when I was growing up that much. I did wrestling, and that was my only cardio. And wrestling's pretty good cardio, but that was only like 4 or 5 months, maybe less than that, of the year. So that showed me, okay, I can do hard work, I can do cardio because I've done it before. So I went into it and I started off slow. Start off not just throwing yourself into it because you feel motivated, because motivation doesn't last, discipline does. Slowly go into it. Like cooking this food, I hate cooking food. Now I'm actually cooking food, right? And I mean, it's just beef, it's seasoned. But that's me. I just eat really easy food because it's easy for me to make. So I think this is like 85 or 90 because I got farm beef because it was free. So I'm like, okay, might as well. So just balance that out with my macros and stay lower on the fat until I'm done with this. But like, you gotta just take initiative and realize what can I be doing, or if you are really struggling personally with yourself, you can always ask for help. Never be afraid to book a call with me. If you watch my video or you're this far in, like that shows that you're serious about it. And if you really want the results as fast as possible, I'm willing to debate anyone on this, all right? Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Get like a coach or someone that's been through the ringer that does all this stuff so you don't have to make the same mistakes. Right? Because if you really want the results as fast as possible, and you don't want to go over the just stupid blocks of plateauing for 3 months and then realizing maybe I should do something different, or you just want to go straight up, and then you have a coach that knows what they're doing, hire one. Right? It works. Right? Okay, Yoda had, or Yoda, Luke Skywalker had his Yoda, right? Frodo had his Gandalf. All of these different people that you see in movies and TV shows, they had someone help bring them to the point where they are at, right? So, I mean, what excuses do you have? I mean, if you don't have money, work more, right? And if you don't have money, that clearly means you're not working. So you could be in the gym more working. So what's the problem, essentially, right? Do you need someone to manage your time? Do you need... I don't know. You really got to dive deeply into it yourself, because for me personally, it was me just being ignorant and thinking that everything's just going to come to me if I just lift heavy weights, and that's not as simple as this. So, anyways, I am going to, I guess, put this beef in a prep container, and my washer just went off for my clothes. So I need to go get that and make sure I literally just have these shorts on and no shirt. So we need to get a good fit for the gym. So you guys have a great day, and I hope you learn